Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome to my live. So people who are watching this stream in YouTube, you can join my GateLive. So I'm streaming every day in a GateLive, so you can join every day and collect some of free rewards like USDT. I'm sharing all the day, and along with that, you can get to learn what is the today market condition, everyday market situation will be shared, and also some more stuff related to the blockchain data. So everything will be shared in this. My Gate live stream, so you can't miss out any of that. Okay. So what was it today? Topic is all about, yeah. So all about the project. Like we are gonna talk about WET. So that is a project we are gonna talk about today. So it's available in a gate. So if you're willing to trade the WET, it's available in a gate. To enter that, I think we can enter into the Neon option. Here is a launch pool. First we'll enter and let's see what the project. So here is a project WET. This is what we are gonna discuss today. And along with it, here we have the KYO. Stable is ongoing. Night is there. Yeah, that's it. So we have only four projects ongoing, so upcoming, ongoing, whatever you can call it as. Sorry, so ongoing projects are four. So we'll see what the project or the full details about the project, and I have shared some more gifts in our Gate Live. While are watching in YouTube, you may join there and collect your rewards. Yeah. Okay, so I think let me continue to discuss about the WET. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So here is the launch pool. So before entering into the launch pool, I wanted to give you clarity on the project. So I think I will check out the price of this. So here is the WET. We'll check out the price today, and then we'll start continue to participate in the launch pool. Then we start to discuss about the project, detail about the project. Okay, so WET today the price is trading at 0.197. That is what it was trading today, and it's a big fell actually. It's reached up to 0.3. Um, yeah, today it was dropped a lot, and okay, so market also face a high volatility. It's common. Let's see how the what the project background was, so that we can easily get to know about how the market is going to perform. Okay, so if you want to trade a WET, you can buy. So like minimum $1 is tradable in the Gate exchange, and that is what the big stuff, like a very unique one about the Gate exchange, because in some of the exchange you can't even trade for $1. Minimum $10 is required to begin trading. Okay, so here $1 means, and if you want whatever, see WET like 10 turns to somewhat, so I think we go for the 6. Yeah, it might be better. So if you want to invest $1, but you can trade for minimum $1. That's what I mentioned. So based on that, you can buy here. So it is how that's tradable. Okay, so let's enter into the eon option and launch poll. So this is a launch poll. I'm gonna participate in the launch poll. I'll tell you how to participate in the launch poll. So here WET. Here we have the two polls. One is the USD poll, and next is all about the WET poll. So what the GUSD is all about, that is a gate stable token. So here, if you're holding any GUSD in your wallet, then it is easy for you to participate in this GUSD pool. Otherwise, if you don't have it, then you might go with WET pool. For that, you need to trade. So as I told you how to trade is WET, right? So that's saying you can trade with that. And what's the difference between both polls, like GUSD and WET? What do you guys think the difference was? The difference is simple. It's APR. So the interest percentage you're gonna get is lesser on the USD pool because it's a stable fund, right? So there is no more price fluctuation is going to be there is no big level of price fluctuations. So that you won't lose any of your asset if you enter with the USD. It's a safer side, and even though from the safer side you're earning some more WET token as a reward. So that's what the best part of the USD pool. So and WET that you need to go with the token, real token, and price fluctuations are there. And as you guys see, you know how the price was trading right now, so that matters. Okay, so with the USD pool and WT pool, the APR was different. So APR for the USD is 5.58% as you guys are seeing. So this is what the percentage. And for the WET pool, so here is 79.69% of APR. So this is how the difference, and the rewards will be distributed as a WET only, not as a USD pool for this. So for both pools, you'll get rewarded as a WET. So just remind it. Yeah, so this is what the poll. Okay, I hope you remember what it was. Okay, right. So this is the first project available. Let's move on to the next project. It's all about KYO. So this is the next project ongoing, which has BTC pool and KYO pool. So not all the project has the USD, and not all the project will get the BTC. So but all the project has their own project pool is available. Okay. So but the others might be different. Okay, so that we have to remember. So whether it is BTC pool, or we have APR percentage of 1.02%, and for the KYO pool, we have 871.81%, which is a bigger one when compared to the BTC pool. And as usual, BTC, even it's not also the safer side, but you guys are holding, right? So everyone, even all the traders wanted to hold a little amount of BTC as well. So in that case, that we can get some amount from our holding BTC. So KYO pool is APRS bigger, so when compared to both, prefer to the KYO. Okay, so this will end in 8 days, and as we see that we too will end in 5 days, you have to complete both. So if you wish to participate in all the boats, you might. Okay. So next project is all about the stable. So stable project is gonna end in 3 days. The staking will be end in 3 days, and staking period for this project is 7 days staking period. And here we have the three pools: one is BD pool, BTC pool, and stable pool. The official token, GT token, there's a gate token is there, and BTC. So the APR for the stable is about 76.27%, and BTC has 2.22%, and GT has 5.43%. When compared to BTC, GT has a more higher APR percentage, and stable pool has higher when compared to both GT and BTC. Stable has a more one. Okay, so that you can get into that. And night, it's finally the night. So here we have GST, Ethereum, and Nine pool. So I think like I'll show you how to participate in this night poll, because as I'm holding a very bit of Ethereum in a gate exchange, so I think I can show you guys how to start stake this Ethereum here and to collect the night token for free. So even if you're holding something in your wallet, so that you can, why can't you use it to earn something, right? So that's what the ideology was, and that the APR differentiation, that we always see that APR differentiation, right? So I will try to tell you that. Um, yeah. So I will tell you the differences. So as we are seeing, the API is for 4.8 of USD, and ETH has 1.78% and NITE has 140.03. Okay, so if you wanted to give a participation variable, just click on here, and yeah, minimum requirement I will tell you 0.00003 Ethereum is required. Okay, so if you're holding some of the Ethereum, you can use it all here, so max amount, and you can also check out the APR. Then you can, after the completion of the staking, you can redeem it. So it's 11 days staking period. So I'm going to hold it for long term Ethereum. So I'm going to confirm the staking for this. So here is the easily earn more after redemption. So like, because after you redeem to the account, why your asset need to be simply sleeping in your wallet, right? So you can earn, like, here are the options, like Ethereum staking is there with the APR of 2.71 percentage, and simple earn flexible is there, which is APR of 6.73 percentage, and bonus of 2.25 percentage, which is APR of 1.85. So this is 7 days staking period. So likewise, there is a staking is available, so you can do whatever staking was comfort for you. You might do that. Okay, so right now I'm going to stake this for the night. So I'm just confirming it. Yes, my staking was successful with the night project. Okay, so yeah, so as we are looking forward, so this is what the staking process. If you have any of the coins or tokens, you can use it to earn something. Okay, so this is a launch pool available, and I get exchange that you guys don't want to miss. I don't want you guys to miss out this. Okay, um yeah. So next we have lots of earning option, like here is the candy drop option. So for the candy drop here, almanac is ongoing. For to get participate here, you need a GT, or I think um yeah, you don't want a GT, but you need to trade these tokens. Okay, yeah. Yes, you don't want to hold GT, but here you need to trade those tokens, like whatever project you need to complete their task. So something like have to complete the spot trade, a futures trade, that is possible here. So like KYO, so these are the currently ongoing, even night also, as we have seen, right? So night is available, and the project which we talked about. WET, it's not available here. Okay, so GateLive is not available with the WET, but other things, if you want, you can enter. So next we'll enter the alpha points. So with the alpha points, I think it's new. Okay, right? So futures points, holder airdrop, launchpad, everything is option is there. So if you guys interested, you might try it out, all the features available in a Gate Exchange. So let's get into the Launchpool and look forward with the project called WET. People are excited to learn about the project, because if you get to know about the project, and then you can get an idea whether you have to hold it for long term, or you can trade it for like very short term trade. So the fundamental analysis is very important for the projects, whatever the projects we are looking into, we have to look into. So I'm not a financial advisor actually, so I wanted to give you that education based stuff, like it's kind of educational stuff. What are the opportunities available in the exchange? I'm just sharing all the stuff, so I think it might be helpful for you. Okay, so we enter the official side of the project. So here we enter the official site. This is what the project called committee fees. Okay, committee fee. So whatever we can call. So for our convenience, we can call it. Okay. So, what the project is actually, so I will give you a clarity about the project, then you might decide what the project is and what kind of expectations it will have in the future. So, everything you might decide by your own, I think. So let's get started. Okay, so let's continue with the project. So, HBDC. So this is a decentralized exchange actually, and also protocol running on the Solana blockchain that uses a proprietary automated market maker like Prompt AMM model. So this model aims to deliver the deeper liquidity tighter spreads, and also better execution, liquid and quality than the typical text-based decentralized exchanges. So the architecture is designed for the high throughput and institutional style trading on chain. Okay, so that's what the how the project was built, and you can see that the wallets, number of wallets, the ranking of the wallets based on the trades, achievements, everything will be provided here, and the volume. So yeah, it's right. Which is when we enter, it's all about the white paper, leaderboard, and now we are in the light paper of the project. So we can see the let's talk about the humidity. So, so WET is a native token of the humidity ecosystem. So it functions broadly as a utility and the governance asset, including the use cases like staking or for the fee reductions and accessing higher rebates towards benefits on the platform. I wanted to give you a more technical and ecosystem features about the project. So, which has a DEX score and the value proposition like the prop AMM design that we talked, right? So the unlike the traditional AMMs that passively hold the liquidity, Humidify integrates active liquidity routing and market making logic for improved trade execution and the reduced slippage. Next, we have the market impact, which is reportedly handles 35 to 40% of Solana spot DEX volume. So what the daily flows exceeding $1 billion, making it a central liquidity venue in the ecosystem. So that's what we can say. And the partnerships and integrations is the next part, which is they are built into the major trading grains such as Jupiter and others on Solana, boosting the visibility as well the access to the project. I think you might get it. Okay. So about the token utility, staking and fees like WET holders can stake to lower trading fees and unlock the higher rebate tiers in this in incentivizing the long-term holding and the usage. So this is all about the native token and the governance is all about it enables participation in the protocol decisions, ecosystem grants and liquidity incentives, which is comes with the governance. Okay. Okay. Um, I think we can see some more token issuance. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of details they have offered. Like I think we'll enter about okay, so I think this is about it. So let's enter the tokenomics. Maybe we'll get the idea of the tokenomics and yeah, like the token distribution stuffs we might get. Yeah, so the category and logs, everything will be available, right? So it might be useful. So first, a public sale or it might be the pre-sale. We'll see the 10%, which is approximately 10% is the sold out waiver. And the second is foundation reserve, which is 40% for the foundation. That is what here. This is a 40%, okay. And ecosystem rewards or growth, so like here, ecosystem is considered as growth, so which will be 25%. Here you can see this 25%. And team for the team is it's labs, yeah, of course it's 25%. So this is how the tokenomics and the distribution was offer. So because the total supply is 1 billion WBT. Oh my god, supply is too lesser, guys. So we have the a big opportunity. Okay, so if you're holding it, you don't need to sell it actually because when you see the supply is lesser for any project, and those will get the higher attention actually, which is, has only 1 billion of the PVP token, so which is actually good for the project. Okay, so public sale, which is sold out via the Jupiter's DTF platform, which raising about $5.57 million. And finally, it is vesting in locks. Liquidity and vesting are structured on center Jupiter's lock of mechanisms, which are increasing the transparency for sure. Yeah, so yeah, this is all about the token unlock schedule. Right. I think it's time to check out you guys' comments. Does anybody have queries about this project? Anything you want to learn? Feel free to ask it in the comments. Elva, bullish or bearish? Okay, it's really a complicated question for right now. Why? Because market is unpredictable. Why? Because yesterday Fed speech was made everyone to not hold for long term because he's not exactly will not sure about the fixed date of rate cut. So there might be some more fluctuations were expected. So based on that, everyone was took a profit with the whatever all the coins like altcoins and everything they took a profits. Okay, so that profit taking was made this price to drop. I think when it drop a few more, we expect the buyers to arrive. So I think bearish is expected, bro, Alva. So I think I answer for your question. I think so. Yeah, I think we expect some more bearish within. Also, we have only tomorrow we'll get some more sideways, and after that, market will turn to a negative. So yeah, it's basically we'll see that some more sideways and negative. Okay, so this is all about the tokenomics, about the project. Okay, so now I wanted to share about the challenges like launch challenges and risk. But before that, we have lots and stuff to talk about the project. First, we'll look into a light paper, and then we enter into the tokenomics. Okay, so as we discussed it already, we have discussed. So here is the market context and the problem. So traditional AMMs are the backbone of the DeFi, so but they were designed for the simplicity, not performance. So their static liquidity curves can't be adapted in real time, so it's creating a semantic inefficiencies. A static pricing that can't react to real-time market conditions, capital inefficiency with the funds spread across the price ranges instead of concentrated where trading happens. So widespreads are poor price discovery that degrade the execution quality and lack of user segmentation which prevents real users from receiving a better execution, not only the execution also the pricing than the toxic arbitrage or which is going to be the informed bots too. So there is a fragmented liquidity which is scattered across pools, menus as well as the pairs. Um, there is impermanent laws or poor capital efficiency for the LPs that punish the depositors when markets move quickly, so causing reduced returns on capital. The traders face a widespread and high slippage using a poor execution quality for retail users. So as decentralized finance has matured and these limitations have become clearing users want the SEC level execution without sacrificing their custody. So tight spreads and the transparency. Okay, so here is a rise of a prop AMMs. So already I have talked about a little bit about this stuff. So I think I'm gonna skip it. So here they come up with a solution like the humidity solution. So we can continue to discuss about the solution about the project. So stay tuned with me, guys. So yeah, so I think as I told about the humidity phase solution, so this addresses to the core issue of legacy AMMS. Yeah, AMS of by introducing an active liquidity framework. So I think we have a certain things to clarify about this. So first, I think I have to show you that. Okay. So, so the solution was, which is predictive quoting. That codes are generated from the real-time market data and the internal risk matrix. It's not just a formalic code, so that's what the predictive quoting was. And exposure is continuously rebalanced to avoid the stale codes and mispriced risk and to maximize the capital efficiency, which is comes under the dynamic inventory management. And the on-time settlement of chain intelligence was a heavy competition happens of on off chain, while the custody, settlement, and accounting remained entirely on Solana. So we have the retail users or first class citizens, which differentiates a retail users from the arbitrate or which is informed bot. So that's offering those this users better spread and the less concussion too. Okay, so yeah. So the retail users are the first class citizens which differentiate retail users from the arbitrary or which is informed bots, thus offering those users better strength and less conversion. So the architecture might be that will reduces the slippage and the failed transactions, which provides issuers with a healthier secondary markets from day one, and also gives the traders execution quality that feels like a SAC while remaining non-custodial. And finally, it maintains the composability with the existing on-chain routing protocols and like RFQ solutions. So some more core architecture, which is a humidify, is designed specifically for Solana's performance profile, high throughput, low latency, and the parallel execution. And you have to remember one thing: when the Solana get to a pump, and we can also see the Solana related projects also get a pump. So it is also designed based on the Solana. So I think humidify is also one of the part when the Solana get pumped, we can also see that it will get pumped. Okay, so the design, so design is very important. So I think they might design high level design I have seen. So let's see what it might be. So the designs which it consists of on-chain programs and off-chain Oracle and predictive models, as well it has optimized Solana integration. We'll see. So on-chain programs, which is a humidifier coating engine, is a proprietary, open sourcing internal market making logic historically leads to a predatory flow and the toxic MEV, which worsens the retail user outcomes. Instead of a backlisting addresses, a humidifier engine adapts to adversarial behavior in real time, maintaining the healthy spreads and execution quality. So when it comes to the off-chain oracle and the predictor model, so model class HFT model forward an off-chain oracle that continuously streams market data into the humidifier. So a single Oracle tick can also update codes across all supported markets, which also has a frequent low-cost updates. Let the humidity react nearly instantly to market moves without overloading the network. So third, as I told about the Solana integration, which the leverages Solana's parallel execution and account model. So rate trades are also confirmed in a millisecond. So hundreds of polls can update codes of single Oracle event, and network conversion remains slow even during the high volatility. Okay. So these are the stuffs and the core components, like it has a proprietary liquidity logic that we can say. So like quoting engine is the proprietary, as we have seen, like proprietary stuffs are okay. Yeah. So the current integrations with Jupyter, DFlow, Titan, OKX router. These integrations ensure that when users trade across the Solana's ecosystem, a significant portion of that flow naturally routes into the humidifies or liquidity. The team is actually expanding the integrations with a wallet or front-end analyst, also providers and portfolio management tools. So um, we have some more universal liquidity layer, like humidifier is architecture is intentionally a general purpose, like new pools can be created by the lab team. Each pool is dependent about trace, like Oracle infrastructure, coding framework, execution guarantees. So this also paves the way for general purpose platform AMM services for large routers and institutional partners. issuer-centric pools with a custom strategies managed by the dedicated task. The cross-chain expansion via the bridge assets, that is preserving the same executions transport non-native tokens through. So the long-term mission is clear and transform humidity from a single DEX into the Solana's universal liquidity layer for internet capital market. So they have also provided some more conclusion about the project. So it represents the next phase of a decentralized finance on Solana, so from massive liquidity to active, predictive liquidity, and from the fragmented markets to a unified liquidity layer, from simple curves to institutional grade market making on-chain. For traders, token issuers, liquidity providers, and the broader Solana community, humidity is not just unprotected, it's an infrastructure layer that makes internet capital markets real, fast, fair, transparent, and accessible to anyone with a wallet. So if you are exploring the humidity as a user, a partner, issuer, LP, or the community member, this is the foundation we are building on. So, and we are just getting started. So, humidity represents a new category of AMM, one that combines a proprietary precision with the open accessibility, which defining how liquidity forms, moves, and performs on Solana. Also, which building the internet capital market, DeFi 2.0. So this is all about the light paper about the project called Committee 5. And I think we guys wanted to learn more, but what we can see that the tokenomics, I think I have told you some more like up to here. So we have discussed, and here I wanted to show you the zero position, a foundation, and the contributor. So zero position is the memberless Cayman Foundation, effectively without owners. Zero position, the mission is supporting and scaling the Solana ecosystem. So the core engineering contributor is Butterfly Research, and this is GBA temporal. The Butterfly Research supports blockchain focused research development and infrastructure projects. So its core operating asset is temporal, a crypto native R&D platform advancing the foundational blockchain infrastructure through the protocol engineering research and ecosystem collaboration. So temporal develops and operates a proprietary systems and the tools designed to improve the blockchain network performance, scalability, and liquidity. So the platform also focuses on the protocol level infrastructure design, so validated performance optimization, as well the incentive mechanism ensuring the Western ecosystems such as Solana. So the company's activities include the building high performance validatory infrastructure systems and also providing the research driven solutions across the decentralized finance. Not only that, the developer tooling and also cryptographic applications too. So that seems a bit interesting about the project. So I think you guys are get to know what we are actually talking about. Okay. So in addition to the core team, Humidify benefits from the contributions of a broader ecosystem of partners. So this includes the independent engineering teams that also support the protocol development, market makers, and other liquidity providers who enhance the market depth and stability. So and the product advisors who offer the strategic guidance on design. And functionality as well and the user experience. So together, these contributors help to strengthen the humidity performance, so resilience and the long-term sustainability as well. Okay, and the token utility. Some more we have seen about the token utility. So yeah, so this is what the project they have provided in their site itself. So we have the Launchpool for the project, and if you want to trade, I think I'm okay with this project. Why? Because this has only 1 billion of token supply. So if the supply is lesser, we expect the projects may give more moments in the upcoming days. That's how I can see this. Okay, so I think it's time to have a conclusion about the project. So now I wanted to give you the launch challenges and the risk of the project. Okay, so first is pre-sale exploit, which is the initial token sale was severely compromised by the bot or by Sybil attack, where many wallets captured most of the allocation in seconds, blocking the legitimate users from participating. The team reset the sale and provided the remedies, including pro rata compensation and anti-bot measures, which is a resale exploit, and implications, which is highlights operational and smart contract risk before the major exposures, and also reflects a strong developer response, but community trust issues linger. And the security considerations is also one of the part, which is at launch, no public security audits was widely announced, which is a potential red flag in the DeFi projects for the sophisticated exploit. So anonymous or pseudonymous tree teams can raise a reputational and accountability concerns also. So this is what the risk think about the project, and the market behavior or it might be the price activity when it comes to that upon exchange listings. Example, Gate Exchange WET saw the sharp volume growth and the price movements typical for new listed tokens with the speculative interest. So we also noticed that the trading volume has dramatically spiked with the speculative inflows through the volatility remained high with that. So I think that might be one of the stuff that we guys are looking into. So I have some more short-term considerations about the project as well. So when it comes to the short-term considerations, which is all about the liquidity, depth, and sell pressure as the early incentives unlock, and exchange adoption as well, the continued integration could be the one more. So I think this could also feels like okay. And the main part is to discuss about the strength and the weakness, isn't it? Whatever the project might be, we always used to share about the strength and weakness always. So I think now it's time to look into the strength and weakness about the WEG. So first, I will tell about the strength, then we'll get into the weakness. That we can call it as a weakness or it might be the risk. It's our opinion. So strength is strong. It has a strong DEX fundamentals in a high throughput ecosystem. That's like Solana. That's a very strongest stuff like strength of the project. And next is about the institutional style liquidity approach, which also differentiates from classic AMMS. Okay? So transparent token distribution mechanisms, mechanics with the on-chain tracking. So these are the strength of the project, what I think. And when it comes to the risk, like weakness or risk, whatever. So which is pre-sale bot snipping incident signals a distribution fragility. So that's an incident was that's a risk or weakness, I think personally. The lack of independent audit reported publicly, which is important for security assurance, right? So that's also one of the concern we have. And highly volatile market behavior, like typical for early stage crypto launches. So yeah, that's always that part. Okay, so overall, so what we can overall rank the project. What do you guys think about the project? So Humidify WT project represents an ambitious DeFi protocol on Solana with the strong underlying infrastructure, which leveraging institutional design for AMM and the liquidity. So the robust integration with the Solana ecosystem plays like Jupiter, and which has active trading demand post launch, but also the high volatility is there. However, it comes with the significant operational risk from the distribution problems and limited assurance on the security RX2. So this project is leans on technological promise, but with the above average early stage risk. So, um, due diligence and risk tolerance assessment are crucial with this project. So that you have to make your own analysis before getting into the project that you have to do it. And for me, I personally think like whenever it touches the bottoms, holding something will be better, I think, because it has a very lesser volume. So like yeah, so yeah. Okay, so along with this, from when get back to the gate exchanges. So here, here we have the project event. You can see that exact official site from the exchange itself, and they are white paper. Everything will be available. The socials, everything is available. So don't trust the socials if you're not seen it was the original official one. So official will be identified from the site itself, right? So why need to worry about it all? So you can easily find it here onwards. So as I mentioned about the staking with USD WET pool is possible with the Gate Exchange. You can try it out. You can trade the WET on Gate Exchange. So I have shared the my GateLive link in the description, as well the project link, and there's a Launchpool link. Everything is available in the description onwards. Guys, who are interested to enter the Launchpool, just join, and don't miss out to follow me in the Gate Exchange so that you guys can check out my live every day. So you can't miss any of the analysis which I'm making all the day. That you guys can love all the stuff. I hope so. And I'm sharing some more gifts, right? So the gifts might be helpful for the viewers who all are watching my stream all the day. Okay. So along with the launch poll, I told you the many stuffs are available. Like I'll show you the candy drop is there. Candy drop is so simple because for the candy drop to get participate, let's take an example for KYO. So if you want to participate, you have to click on the participate first. You have to register here. So for that, if you want to complete, then they will give you the option like completing the login and participation. First, you have to complete the first spot rate. um, I think first if you complete the 500 USDT, you'll get a single currency, and if you complete $1,000 of trade, you'll get a two candies. And candies is not a real candy; it is they will offer you as a token, like you can exchange it after you receive the reward. They will also give you based on your candies collection. They will give you the rewards based on that. Okay, so simple. And you have to complete the spot trading of um the like $3,000. Some projects has futures. Futures trade is so simple, right? To complete the volume, it will be simple when compared to the spot trade, because no, not everyone have the thousands of dollars in their wallet, right? So here we have the stable project. So let's see what the stable activities are. um, it's all about the spot trade, and here we have futures. So these are the futures tasks, and if you complete those futures tasks, you may get the candles. So it's so simple. And if you invite the new friends, also you have an option to get the candles. So I think this project could be better for you guys if you're looking to trade within the futures. I think these are the best option for you to use the Gate Exchange. So launch pool and all of the options are available here. So everything will be seems to be helpful for everyone. Yeah, any of the option will be helpful for you. So because if you're looking for something to earn something, or like investment, everything, I think this is not an investment advice actually, but you can find something, so you get an idea of what to do next. So that will be easily identifiable from this. So I think you guys are get to know what the stuffs we have talked about. So thank you so much everyone for joining this today live stream. I'm so happy that I have shared about the interesting stuffs today, like the projects, like the community. So thank you so much for joining this live, guys. We'll see you in the next live. So with a wonderful project again. I hope you guys all enjoyed this live stream. We'll see you in a next live so sooner. So until then, bye bye. Take care, everyone. Signing off. This is Priyadarshini. Bye bye. Take care.